Oh, all right, let's do an update review for today. And today is September 14, 2023, and it's a day after the CBI released yesterday. So let's review the short trade right here. We missed a short trade at 9:30. Right, we have mixed that trade. So basically we see the auto block right there and the huge value gap displacement. Then this as a retest. So if we get in when it retests, we reach about 34 cents, and then we can exit right here. I think around 55, 9:55. It's about 25 minutes from 9:30 to 9:55, and we have a $1 move right there. So about risk ratio 1 to 3 risk for ratio right there. The second trade is very interesting, right? You can see the source up right there, but you have to see the long setup. Okay, so right here when we see this, wow, we thought that maybe it started going down or short, right? We thought that it break the market structure right here, but it's not. This is just a sales liquidity sweep in order to move up, and this is a retracement to get the sales liquidity up. I mean sales liquidity before it moving up, and that's exactly happened. You see, it's a retracement, gets sales liquidity, and it go into this, auto block, retest, and boom, go up. That's reason why we need to see the long setup. It's beautiful, and next time we need to get that into our brain, in our muscle memory, so we can see the setup when it about to form, or at least when it form in real time, so we can take advantage of that, right? So here the setup on 1 minute time frame. So basically you have a 10-20 at a good time. Also, I saw it forming, but then I look at 5 minute. We saw it forming, but when I look at the 5 minute time frame, we kind of hesitant to check the trade, but now we look back, we see it's so clear. It gives us all the hallmarks, all the signature of a long setup right there first. As you see that it continue from here, continue to take the buy sell liquidity, right? But all of a sudden right here it move up, it check this buy sell liquidity, and at least right here you see it can show you that it's market structure shift right there. It's a down move, right? And then now it's shift, it's gonna move it up. And how do it shift? It gives you the signal, the very first signal right there, that the market structure shift. Because in order to be down move, this high have to be held. It cannot violate, and this guy violated, and as soon as it violate, it go down, and it create the very first time high low, and then it make another low, which take out this social liquid trap right there. And after it clear the sell side liquidity trap with this move, then boom, this move is another sell side liquidity were clear before it make a very huge up move right there. And right here you can see this the market structure shift the second time right there, right? It go down, ship second time. However, this one is not take out this buy side liquidity, so it dropped there, and that means that what's gonna happen? That means this one is a retracement, and you can go in and go long rate there if you miss the long rate there, so you can go long rate there. Just thinking about this picture, I think it's very beautiful picture right there. So when we saw it form in real time, we're thinking about check the trade, but when we measure the stop loss, it's about 50 cents, and we kept hesitant. We're going to go down a little bit more first, but it did not happen. So it is what it is. That we learn our lesson. We didn't take our chance at all, because we wanted to go down a little bit more, but in this case it did not happen. Remember, we cannot control how the market moves. We can only control how much we risk. So at that moment we think that if we reach 50 cents it's too much, so we didn't engage in this case. But actually, if you think that 50 cents is still in within our rule, because when our rule that when we will not reach more than 50 cents, but around 50 cents, 54, 55 cents, then we can take it. But for some reason this morning we don't have enough the conviction to pull the trigger. That's what we miss, because somehow we interpret this down move is gonna move down. Yeah, so we kind of have a fear right there, fear factor right there. So that's one thing that we have to master. We have to let go of the fear. We have to trade above the fear or without the fear, and greed. We have to let the market control that. Let the market control the outcome. We don't want to control the outcome. We just surrender our control, because the more we want to control, the more difficult for to engage, because when we control, we want to be right, and we don't have to be right. We just follow our trading system, and our trading system is that when we see the setup, then we will take it. However, right here we see the auto block right here, and we see the Fibonacci gap, but it did not go, went all the way down for to entry. So it's just a very tiny pullback right here. But anyway, that's the trade we mix. Now let's look at the chart to see what is the risk reward. Look at that. So if we go in right here, we need 53 cents. Let me type out. So we need 53 cents, and then how much we're gonna gain? Look, we're gonna gain, I think, $2. Look at that, almost 1-to-5 risk reward ratio right there. $2.83. This is 1-to-5 risk reward ratio. That's really good trade for it right there. We should let go the control, the outcome. We just go with the flow. That's the lesson we learn. So we should let the markets decide the outcome of a trade and let go and let go of the control. Right, we have to let go of the control. But if you look at the 5 minutes, it gives you a very clear picture right there. You see, actually, if you go 5 minutes, your control, you go in right here, your stop loss right here, your risk very low. That's the easy trade that we're talking about. So we go exactly right here, not wait until right here, then the stop loss is a bit too wide right there. But we go in here, risk very little. That's the so-called low risk, trade, easy trade that we are aiming right now. Try to identify that. Yep, so right here, if we set, what is this one? You go all the way, it retest. Whenever you see a order block that have a wick right there and very thin, then you expect that it's gonna go to test all the way very deep in this order block, and sometimes it also go below that order block. So that's the lesson we learned right there. So let's say we put 5 cents below this high, below this low rate. So what is this low? 69. Okay. So 69. So it will be 64. Our stop loss on 64 right there. So with 64 right there. And whenever it goes to this entrance, we will check it. Whenever it goes to that area, the supply zone or whatever you call it, but in this case we call order block, right? Then you reach very little. Look at that, you reach 38 cents instead of 53 cents, right? And how much we gain? Look at this. Yeah, how much we gain? Again, $2.86. Man, almost 1-to-9 ratio right there. So the point we try to make, look at how beautiful it checked about sales liquidity right there. Okay, however, this order block is still valid right there. It did not close below that. It's just try to rate the sales liquidity before it blow up right there. Okay, another point I want to make is that right here, instead of see this is a market structure shift up, and this one is just a retested order block. We didn't see that when it's forming. We just look at a short setup only. Yeah. Basically, we don't have enough conviction or experience to tell us that we're going right here. And that's exactly what we're talking about, the easy trade right there, which is very low risk trade. And it's very uncomfortable for us, at the beginning to go check this curve trade, because we're scared, we're afraid, we're afraid. We fear that it's continue to go down, right? Because people say don't catch a falling knife, and that's exactly happened. That's exactly what we thought in our mind, not what happened. What happened is the opposite. It just retest and it explode up. But because the belief we have, the fear we have, is kind of filter out the way we look at the markets. So as someone said that, we don't trade the markets. Actually, we trade what we all believe about the markets. So we have to work on our beliefs, make sure we believe the right things. Otherwise, we constant, trade in the state of fear or greed. Then when we make the decision out of those two state of mind, then we are not making the good decision. Whenever you make decision out of fear or greed, it end up in a very not optimal decision. In this case, this morning we missed the chance. We missed a huge move, $2.86 right there. Instead, we get $2.86. We just missed the opportunity because we make the decision that not to engage because we fear we might lose it. We fear we may be wrong. But next time we have to follow our trading system, right? Our system is that whenever we see the order block and a huge gap up, huge further gap, and this one is just a retest. No matter how scary the down move look, it looks scary, right? I mean, when you see the huge down move candle and all this, you thought that it's gonna continue to go down and break all this, but it's done. It did not. It turned out it did not. It's just what we believe in our mind at that moment, and the fear is dominate in our mind, and we make decision that we stay out, we wait, and then at the result of that we miss the opportunity. You see, so right here the market tell you that it's gonna go up, and this retracement it just try to sweep the sell side before going up. Give you a huge signal right there. Right here you see it make a intermediate term low. It means nothing because you see the move right here, the swing low right here is still valid. It not break that swing low. So why you worry that you need to go short them? You have to look at this. We have to look at this. See, it's a huge signal that it's gonna go up. Here photograph this measurement right there. And retest. Yep. And if we miss the low risk entry right here, we reach at most 38 cents. Actually, it gives you very low risk right here if you put just right there 27 cents. You see, you have collect 10, 1, 2, 3 instant where you can get entry right there. So you can enter at 10, 15, and 20. It gives you about 20 minutes to entry right there. right? 3 instant. Okay, let's see how it look like. Yep, if you entry right here 10, right, you put in right there, you put stop loss, right, you good. And then you come back here, if you 18, you can go in right there, you can go in right there also. If we go in right here, we just put the stop loss, you know, still there, right? We go in right here. Yeah, so we lose, well, we reach 30 cents, not much, you see that? So you can go in right here, 10, 11, or 17, 18, 19, 20. 20 is the best. Yep, very low risk right there and huge. I mean, at least we see that gonna check the buy side equity of this candle, right? So right there, at least you can move right here. 51, 1051. Or if you make the entry there, you can re-entry there here. But if you entry right here, let me see exactly here. No, 86 right there. Actually more than 86. Right, if we entry early, we have $3, more than $3 move right there. That's amazing uptrade right there. Yeah, but let's say we conservatively we want to target this buy side equity, then how much gain we're gonna get? Let's see. If we only target this, right, and we still have $1.63, $1.63, and it's 1 to 5 ratio right there, 31 cents, and what $1 is 1 to 5 ratio right there. It's still very awesome, you know, risk to opportunity right there. You reach 1 hour and you can fire. That's the lesson learned for us right there. So for this week we haven't taken any trade, I mean the real trade. We just do practice. I want to take the trade today, but somehow we kind of let it go. We just at that moment we not feel great to take it. In matter of fact, when it's this setup forming, I thought, wow, I saw it somewhere before this movie, the movie that take the sell side, buy side, and then go down, create a high low, and then make the last, you know, so-called last retest right here before reversal. Yeah. They were right here. I thought they're gonna go up. That's my when I go right here. I thought it go up, but as soon as it go down and take this one and then another sell liquidity sweep, and a huge jump, then I believe that it's gonna go up, but it's too late for me to go in, because I saw it forming after 5 minutes after forming, right? But if I see it's coming in the real time, then I will take it. So that's the skill set that we need to improve. Right now we see the setup after it forming, maybe 5 minutes after, 3 minutes after. So there a delay right there. The target for us is that we're gonna want to see the setup forming in real time. And the ultimate goal for us is that we're gonna see the setup when it's about to form. So there's 3 levels of mastery right there. 3 levels of trading skill that we try to acquire right there. Right now, mainly we see it after it forming, and we working on to close the gap between C forming, after forming, and then C is right when it's forming. And after that, we go to the ultimate or the professional level that we saw it when it's about to form or it's coming. Okay, I want to see what's the volume for today. Volume 87. Wow, I mean 82. That's a huge volume. So that means the move up today is very solid move. Whenever you have a solid move with backed up by a huge volume, I mean you have a rally or a extend, the very significant move either into the upside or downside, and it backed by the huge volume, then you see that it tells you something right there. Okay, let's see then how much. So not much at all. 87% move. 0.87% move. So we still have one more day tomorrow. So let's see how it play out tomorrow. But if you look at the 4-hour time frame, it is 1 hour, right? Wow, look at that. So we saw that earlier the week we draw this range, and now we see it broke that range to the upside. So that means it's gonna go up. And remember right here we have auto block failure gap. I really want to see it gonna go and retest this auto block. See this periodic auto block, boom, displacement failure gap right here and retest. After that retest, it's gone down, and now it retests that. So let's draw it level is 52.05. So it's 52.05. Yep, that's the level we want to see. And also right here is the gap. What the open of this one? 50.85. 85, right? And it's 50. Hold on. Open, oh sorry, 95. Yes, so it break to that favorable gap order block. What's the level? Want to see? 05. Yeah, let's make this one a little bit bigger. Yeah, let's see how it's play out tomorrow. Wow. Look at that level. It reached that level. Well, if we test that order block. No, not yet. 95? No. Yeah, it touched the 95, but not the 45. You see, there's still 45 right there. I mean, 05 right there. But it did touch the 95 level, which is a fair value gap low. Yeah, we have one more there. Let's see. It's maybe retest and then went down, or continue to break it and then go up. All right, I think that's it for today. We are at 32 minutes. I thought you keep it short, only 30 minutes for a review. But anyway, thank you for your time, and talk to you later. Bye for now.